Let the magic begin.
Not a place on the map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine.
It's not so much a theme park as a state of mind, a Hollywood that never was and will always be.
Ready when you are, CB!
This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell to make sure that you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for April 19th, 2024. 4 months after we first noticed a leak in the Gaston fountain at Magic Kingdom, Disney has finally repaired the damage. The patchwork was clear with one section of the rock more red than the rest, but it looked much better than before. A section of rock had been worn or scratched away, leaving a white spot. Water streamed out of the side of this spot. Water is only supposed to be coming, by the way, out of Gaston and LeFou's barrels and mugs. As of Wednesday, the fountain was operating again with no leak from that rock. With water pouring over the rock, the patch isn't as obvious. In the past, there have been issues with the fountain spouts, but both were working perfectly this week. You can see some more before and after photos if you check our site. The first statue for Smellephants on Parade has been installed in the Storybook Circus area of Magic Kingdom. The new interactive search and sniff experience is presented by Scentsy, who began sponsoring Dumbo the Flying Elephant last year. Disney has teased the new experience with debuting soon signs where the elephant statues are going to be installed. The first elephant statue is the same one revealed in early Smellephants on Parade concept art. Its top half resembles popcorn, while its bottom half is striped like a popcorn bag, holding a large golden flag. It stands on a yellow circus-inspired base. Flags encircling the area read Smellephants on Parade and presented by Scentsy. Shouldn't it be standing on top of a pyramid, Jake? Sorry, it's Friday. Happy Friday. When guests enter Storybook Circus, they will see a casting call by Timothy Q. Mouse asking for a whiff assistant to join Dumbo's new act. Oh boy. At the ticket booth in front of the Big Top Souvenirs store, cast members will give guests an illustrated map of Storybook Circus and a sticker sheet to guide them in their first task as a whiff assistant. The task is simple. Find all 8 Smellephant statues in Storybook Circus using the stickers and map to track your progress. The experience is complimentary, voluntary, and available to guests of all ages. Other Smellephants will be inspired by churros, cotton candy, and more. Crews have finished installing the exterior of Columbia Harbour House at Magic Kingdom. Work began back in September of 2023 and has moved across the facade in both Fantasyland and Liberty Square. The quick service restaurant did remain open during this refurbishment, with construction walls and scrim carefully placed around the stairs and doors. Construction walls came down about 2 weeks ago, but some of that scrim was still attached to the building. Now it's gone. Work included planting fresh trees and foliage and planters. Crews repainted the facades, which resemble several colonial houses, but did not change their color schemes. One of the last remaining pieces was a scrim over the Columbia Harbour House mural that's next to the main entrance. That scrim is now gone, and the mural looks freshly repainted or possibly replaced. Like the rest of the building, its design did not change. Columbia Harbour House is on a painted ribbon across the top of the mural. The sailing ship Columbia is pictured in a colonial harbor with some sailors in a rowboat nearby. Years ago, that mural did have a simpler design with a whale on it, but now it's updated. On the Fantasyland side of things, they've repainted it. It maintains more of a slightly medieval look. The family of Leah Chase, the inspiration for Princess Tiana, will be the first to ride Tiana's Bayou adventure at Magic Kingdom when the ride opens later this summer. Sharita Carter, the Imagineer leading the development of the reimagined attraction, was among the Disney executives who visited Dookie Chase, that's Leah Chase's New Orleans restaurant. They surprised the family with the invitation to the ride and presented Leah Chase's daughter, Stella Chase Reese, with a Tiana's Bayou Adventure poster. Legendary chef Leah Chase, former owner and operator of Dookie Chase's, had a vision to give back to her community in ways that she knew best: good cooking, and making an all-inclusive space for all. Through her creativity and determination, she transformed what once was a sandwich shop in the Treme into one of the first African-American fine dining establishments in the country in Dooky Chase's. It was this story that served as one of the inspirations for the character of Princess Tiana in Walt Disney Animation Studios' The Princess and the Frog, and later in the development of the upcoming attraction by Walt Disney Imagineering, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Senior Vice President of Creative Development Carmen Smith gave us that quote. Stella Chase Reese has been involved in the development of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, so Disney named her an honorary Imagineer and gave her a personalized hard hat. Stella spoke on FaceTime with Carmen Smith, Disney Parks Senior Vice President of Creative Development, who could not attend the event personally. Disney also invited Stella to Imagineering headquarters to see a Tiana audio animatronic and to Disneyland Park to see Tiana's Palace and Eudora's Chic Boutique. A cover of Louis Armstrong's Do You Know What It Means to Be Miss New Orleans by Leah Chase's other daughter, Leah Chase Jr., will play in the queue of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Other family members at the Dooky Chase event received Mickey Mouse ear hats, and Mickey himself was in attendance. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, that's Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney, and yes, more. They are also able to book those unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. The best part is that their concierge services are 100% free. So book today. New pins featuring Figment, the famous purple dragon of the Imagination Pavilion, have arrived at EPCOT. We found these 3 pins in Creation Shop. They are all open editions. The first pin sees Figment hovering next to a large yellow light bulb. A rainbow of purple, pink, red, and orange stripes swirls behind him. Another pin depicts Figment sitting on a sparkly white cloud. A rainbow of purple, pink, red, orange, and yellow curves behind him. Finally, Figment is ready to enjoy movie night on this pin. He's wearing a sparkly yellow onesie with purple buttons and hems. A large red and blue striped bucket of popcorn is in front of him, and he holds up a TV remote. All of the pins are $12.99. The Mickey Shorts Theater at Disney's Hollywood Studios will close soon for a month-long refurbishment. The theater, where guests can view the Vacation Fun original short, will be closed beginning on April 29th. It's scheduled to reopen then on May 25th. It's relatively new. It opened in early 2020, so the refurbishment is likely for general maintenance like upholstery replacement or just sprucing up the place a little bit. Victoria and Albert's, located at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, has been awarded a Michelin star, the first for a Disney-owned and operated restaurant. The announcement was shared at the 2024 Michelin Guide ceremony held in Tampa, Florida on Thursday, April 18th. The restaurant's maitre d'hotel, Israel Perez, was also presented with the 2024 Florida Service Award. As we said, this is the first time a Disney restaurant has been awarded this high honor, Michelin star. However, Kappa Steakhouse at the Four Seasons Resort, Orlando, located on Walt Disney World property, also has a Michelin star. The restaurant's culinary team is led by Chef Matthew Sowers. The restaurant has received other prestigious awards in the past, including the AAA 5 Diamond Award since 2000, the Forbes Travel Guide 5-star since 2018, the Wine Spectator Best of Award of Excellence, and Florida Trend Golden Spoon Hall of Fame American Regional Awards. According to the Walt Disney World website, the prefix menu at Victoria and Albert starts at $295 per guest. There's a new place to purchase Disney pins at Disney Springs. It doesn't have a sign yet, but it's open and selling pins to guests. The kiosk is in the landing area of Disney Springs in front of Paddlefish and to the left of that corksicle stand. It takes the place of Eye Catcher's Cart, which sold outdoor decorations in the past. The kiosk's entire back wall is covered in Disney pins for sale. Other than the pin wall, there are 2 small stands. The one on the right offers mystery packs, pin sets, and lanyards. The stand on the left is selling 2 types of Mickey pin bags. The first one's a small gray bag with Mickey patch on the front. The second is a green quilted Mickey head purse. A man being kicked out of Walt Disney World Resort shoved candy down a sheriff's deputy's body armor just before the deputy arrested him. Zachary Coley, 35, was arrested and charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, a third-degree felony, according to the Orange Circuit court records. Coley pleaded not guilty this month and is represented by the Public Defender's Office. The incident unfolded around 10 p.m. on March 26th, according to the arrest report. Authorities said Coley was, quote, acting erratic by Jock Lindsay's hangar bar, although the arrest report doesn't go into details about exactly what he was doing. Disney World first responders were called in to evaluate him, but Coley refused medical attention. Coley ran toward the nearby STK Steakhouse, then kept on going west through Disney Springs. I approached the subject and made contact with him, the deputy wrote in the report. I asked if he was okay, to which he replied in an incoherent manner. I informed him that Disney wished to have him officially trespassed and asked if he had an identification with him. I informed him that we would issue him the trespass notice and have him on his way. As he talked to Coley about leaving Disney Springs, Coley pulled out 2 bags of candy from his laptop bag and asked the deputy if he wanted some. After telling Zachary multiple times that I did not want the candy, he attempted to place it on my external body armor. When he observed that the bag would not stay where he was trying to place it, with the candy still in his hand, he grabbed the front of my vest in the area of the neck, abruptly jerked it away from my body, and began to shove the candy down the front of the inside of my vest. It was noted that Mr. Coley is currently homeless. This is an interesting story. He was arrested and taken to jail. Obviously, he may have been undergoing some sort of mental health crisis at the time. It's funny, but also it's kind of serious. Hope he's getting the help that he needs. Club runDisney announced in an email to members that they are changing the dates of membership next year. Beginning in 2025, Club runDisney memberships will span a traditional calendar year from January 1st through December 31st instead of October 1st through September 30th the following year, which is how it has been in the past. To make up for the change, Club runDisney is giving all current members a 3-month extension for free and automatically. This means all current memberships will run through December 31st, at least of 2024. The extension grants current gold and platinum members early access to the runDisney merchandise shop at the 2024 Wine and Dine Half Marathon weekend. Platinum members will also have access to Club runDisney headquarters for expedited bib pickup and enhanced start group placement. A supermajority of Disneyland Resort parade and character performers have officially voted to unionize. We previously reported on the Magic United group beginning on unionization process. This week, the cast members sent a letter to Disneyland Resort's labor relations informing the company that a supermajority of the 1,700 eligible cast members had signed the union petition. The cast members wrote, "Our hope is to keep moving forward in collaboration. We believe improving our collective working conditions will have a direct impact on not only cast members' lives, but the caliber of entertainment we offer at Disneyland Resort. We love the work we do. We are proud to be a part of one of the greatest legacies in modern entertainment. Magic United invites the Walt Disney Company to voluntarily recognize our union and work with us to enhance an essential aspect of Walt Disney's vision for his theme park, the transcendent magic of live entertainment." The cast members announced on Wednesday that they had filed for union recognition with the National Labor Relations Board. The Actors Equity Association will be the bargaining representative. Disney has not yet responded to the union. Unless they grant recognition, a union election will likely be held on site at Disneyland Resort in May or June. At the Wednesday morning press conference, Magic United spokespeople discussed their desire for improvements in safety, scheduling, a living wage, benefits, and an opportunity to have a say in their workplace. They talked about difficulties obtaining health insurance and the vast variations of pay premiums, with some as little as 40 cents per hour. They also made it clear that they love their jobs at Disney. Most Disneyland workers, other than character and parade performers, are already unionized. Disney shared a new look at the signature suites in Disneyland Hotel at Disneyland Paris, which are inspired by Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, and Frozen. The Disneyland Hotel reopened earlier this year following a royal reimagining. Disney Parks blog spoke to Imagineer Sophie Coudray about the resort's immersive suites, which were developed alongside the artists and storytellers of Disney Animation's Creative Legacy team with help from the Walt Disney Animation Research Library. Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, and Frozen were chosen not only because they are fan favorites, but because they offer the opportunity to explore a variety of cultural backgrounds and architectural elements. Disney calls these the most immersive suites yet at Disneyland Paris, featuring iconic elements from each film, such as the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast or the snowflake designs in Frozen. Guests will also see Cinderella's glass slipper and Rapunzel's glowing sundrop flower in their respective suites. Aurora's iconic dress is in a display case in the Sleeping Beauty suite. It even changes from pink to blue. There are a ton of details. Check the website. We have lots of pictures and descriptions of these. After previewing most of the new Fantasy Springs merchandise, Tokyo Disney Resort has released images and prices of all the new items, including Tamika vehicles and Fantasy Springs hotel merch. Some of the merchandise for Fantasy Springs Hotel features Minnie and Mickey in new outfits just for the hotel. The collection mostly has a pink and gold color scheme. For the full list of merch, check our website. We have an article. Also, maybe have a browser window up to help figure out the exchange rate because prices are listed in yen. For the absolute latest on all these stories and those that did not make it on today's show, please be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDW Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the Waste members watching who make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.